Hey loves, welcome and welcome back to the channel. So I'm going to be showing you all how I made a very demure, very cutesy and very mindful hairstyle on Adobe. So if that sounds like what you're interested in, keep on watching, and without further ado, let us begin. Obviously her hair has been washed and I moisturized it, I combed it out, I did all the prepping that is required before starting of a new hairstyle. So right now I am in the process. Okay, as usual, I'm using a Brazilian wool. I think 8 strands of the wool. I will leave the lengths that I used on the screen. So what I'm doing here is I will braid, first of all, braid the 8 strands onto the hair. Yeah, braid 8 strands onto the hair, then start threading with 2 strands. I will thread till I cover up her hair. Actually, I have a similar hairstyle on this channel, but the difference between this hairstyle and that one is the hair length. Okay, that time, the time I made the old one, her hair was very short. I will attach a small clip so you guys can see. Her hair was very short and I think it was much easier then. I don't know. I feel like it was much easier then, because now I will have to thread till I cover up her hair, which means threading longer, okay, than I would have done. Actually, you can thread till your desired length. You don't necessarily have to thread till you cover up the hair, but this is the style I am going for. Okay, you don't necessarily have to cover up the hair, especially if your child's hair is not as thick as Adobe's hair. The reason I am threading till I cover up her hair is because her hair is very thick. There is no way I could hide it in between the Brazilian wool. Okay, so if your child's hair is not thick as Adobe's own, you can go ahead to thread till your desired length, then put it in between the hair and wrap. Okay, so just continue watching the process. There is no much of explanation. I'm not going to say much. Okay, the video will do the explaining. Not forgetting to moisturize our hair at intervals to prevent it from drying out and also for easy sectioning. And guys, if you notice, there is no particular pattern of sectioning this hair. Like I'm just pattern wherever, however, but big. Okay, I am making sure the patterns are jumbo because I'm not about to sleep on this hair. Nah, we're not doing that. So watch through the process and I'll be right back with more explanation maybe. But anyways, if you've watched to this point, please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Thank you. So this is the last one. First of all, I'll brush in her hair, making sure it is well slicked, and I'll put on my 8 strands of the Brazilian wool to it and braid it out just for a bit. And I'll go in with 2 strands of the wool, start threading till I get to my desired length. No, not my desired length, till I thread out her hair completely. Yeah, till I thread out till I get to the length of her hair, tie that out securely. Then I'll remove 2 strands of the wool separately away from the rest of the wool, and I'll start wrapping the rest. Okay, I'll wrap till I exhaust the wool completely, and then I'll bring back the 2 wool that I removed and start wrapping. Like I will start rolling it on it, okay, in opposite direction, and then I'll pull it up, yeah, and I will have this corkscrew illusion. Then I'll thread again and tie securely. Voila, pretty much easy. And that is it, guys. So I'll start cutting out the excess of the hair, and here is where the fun begins. So for that, I'll be using the tail of my comb, okay, to give a coily illusion, or yeah, this pattern to give a wavy illusion. Basically, you can use a pencil, just something thin and firm. You will just, you know, put it onto the straight part, the side that is not corkscrewed, put it onto there and roll it onto the tail of your comb or pencil, and voila, you have the whole wavy illusion. And after that, guys, okay, hold up a second. When I cut out the excess, I did not cut out everything completely. I forgot to mention that initially. I did not cut out everything completely. If you notice, there are like 2 strands of wool left on each of them. These are the 2 that I use in tying out the hair, or even though I just make sure that I left 2. So these strands I will start using now. I will start attaching each of the corkscrew to the root of another corkscrew, then tie it out with the 2 strands of the wool I left out. I don't know if that makes sense. Like each of the corkscrew, I will tie it onto the root of another corkscrew, just like this. You see what I'm doing now? I'll pull it all the way to where it is touching the root of another corkscrew, making sure I maintain the wavy illusion. Then I tie it onto the roots of the corkscrew it is meeting, and voila, that is pretty much it. I'll continue with the rest of the hair. Hopefully you guys are getting me. Okay, so you see how I'm tying this particular one here. Yeah, I am tying it onto the root of this last one here, and this one I'm tying here is coming all the way from the front, and in turn the ends or the corkscrew of this root being tied on will be tied onto the root in the front. Okay, that's how this works. Like we'll be tying on each other. If the one that, you know, the end of a particular one is tied onto the root, the end of that root will be tied onto the roots of another. Does that make any sense? That is how this whole thing works. Literally. See, this is a different kind of corkscrew hairstyle. This is not the type I made before. You can check out the video. I will leave it up and on the cards and also in the description box. Maybe you can choose the one that will be easier for you. And after tying all to the root, I make sure to bond the end so it doesn't unravel. Okay, and voila, we are done. At this point, Adobe and her brother were having their own drama. Tell me why these kids will be best friends this minute, and the next minute they are acting like cat and rat. Like why are they like this? See, just listen.
This is what you are watching now.
Okay, let me explain a bit what happened on this day. So the TV was turned off. I can't even remember what led to it being off, so I had to call the brother to come help us turn it on. So prior to this time, both of them have already had their own misunderstanding. I don't even know what happened, but I knew that they were not in good terms. So only for my son to tune in her favorite cartoon, and she started wailing. She was like, she don't like it, and we were not understanding why don't you like it. So it was obvious that she had pending anger. She was just unleashing everything that moment. So she frowned till the end of this video. See, nobody should come for me. I didn't do anything at all. It was her and her brother having their moment. So so that brings us to the end of this video, guys. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, please do that, and see you all in my next one. Bye.